Comrade, Pioneer Challenge, Absent, Amalia combo. Alright, Amalia. Not the worst matchup. What's up, everyone? Awkward hand. Double try on Helix. By passage on one, I can't Fable on free. Unless I get lucky, a little lucky. What do you think? Is it still the right deck? Did I play something since? I did change one card. I'm playing one of each Niv instead of two Nivs. Hey Malex, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Looks like I missed a lot of chat already. Monka, didn't arrive. Nearly went to the conference and forgot the streak. Sorry your conference didn't go better, Istemi. Sorry people didn't show up. At least they looked like the food was good. So that's all my favorite things. Pasta, tacos, Pokeball. What's the fourth one? Salut Flo. Gonna try to win some boxes. Well, hopefully I won't have to. Starts in 3 hours, I think, the win a box thing, so we'll see how we're doing in the challenge. I do want to watch the I mean, it's not a big deal if I misfit me, but I kind of want to watch the Olympics ceremony in 5 hours and a half. Do you have the third current highest streak? I doubt it. I'm guessing there's some like lurkers who have pretty high streaks too. A chair is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. On the scale of XDD to XDDXing, I would say XDD time. Ragey, I show up and the chair leaves immediately. Sorry. Should give Is It Phoenix a go? You might like it. Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy these kind of decks. Murktide Phoenix when I play them. I probably don't play them enough. No, I'm not living the Roxanne lifestyle anymore. Roxanne had to go. It was too mid. What are tacos in France like? Well, I didn't realize, but apparently it's the latest trend in Paris is like Mexican style tacos. So the offer is getting wider and bigger in Paris, but for a long time you could not find proper. There's maybe like one or two places. There's one place we've been going to for years in Paris that's still around that makes pretty legit tacos. All right, maybe I should have figured out what I wanted to do instead of chatting away. I think not interacting on like two is gonna be all tough against Somalia. So hyped for Olympic basketball? Yeah, I mean, it looked like the US was having a hard time in the prep game, so that's kind of exciting. I mean, who knows how hard they were trying. It always looked like they were able to turn it up when they had to, but NPL backlist. The US always does that. The sandbag LeBron can walk past these bums. All right, my first goal is to win. Shocking, I know. Second goal is to not time out. All right, maybe I was worried for nothing being on the play. Maybe I misplayed not playing a trial on turn one. Did you see the Argentina-Morocco football match 2 hours late? The man didn't play 3 minutes. I heard about it. I didn't hear the details or what went wrong. Do you know? I'm gonna see any games. Not basketball. I didn't really try. It's probably like pretty expensive too. I'll just watch from home or watch the recaps. We're going to the Olympics 6 games straight though, but we're not gonna see anything like. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be super fun and interesting regardless, but I want to have the combo and get got. And Helix only puts me back up to. Alright, we're gonna have to rip. I don't have that many outs to kill an Amalia. Could produce a Chum Blocker. Also gonna depend if most lists played The Reservoir main, yeah, they do. If they have Reservoir, I'm basically drawing dead. I don't know. Did they need to have exactly... A scored creature wasn't good enough. 21. Yeah, if I played... Oh, I would have had to shock either way, even if I played Triumph. Oh, they reveal Reservoir too? I'll try have outs here. Wandering Mine. Into what? No, it's just game. Wow. I mean, I'm not sure I would have won with just one Helix. Clearly, they have the land to cast it. Alright. The beats. Ballad Muse, welcome back. Thanks for the 20 months. I haven't quite figured out this matchup. Sometimes I feel like it's should be fine, and then other times it's just like feels tough. Did I bring in all the Thoughtseize? Maybe on the play I don't need them. Let's see, what's on the chopping block? Call against command, Thoughtseize. Wandering Mind is all slow, but not necessarily the worst, especially with push and Thoughtseize. Could cut Pillage. Wandering Mind or Pillage the Bog? Is Valkyrie really needed? I feel like it's fine, right? It's something of Bring to Light, and then casting Valkyrie against that deck's probably not the worst, but you might be right that I'm almost never getting Valkyrie. Yeah, okay. And it's not a hit on Niv too. And not a hit on Wandering Mind. I usually don't do Veto because it's a little tough on the mana to have it in a timely fashion. Yeah, Pillage, Wandering Mind. Neither are very exciting. And maybe I'll only do 2 Thoughtseize. And have 3 Thoughtseize on the draw. Looks good. Removal into turn for Quakebringer. So their latest list had a Ruthless Lawbringer, a Get Lost, Thoughtseize and Bat. I have a few answers to Quakebringer. Veto kind of good. I like Veto in theory. I'm just worried about having the mana at the right time. Lets you beat them after the combo. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I feel like I've tried it before and was a little disappointed with it, but Keeper's so obnoxious. I think I'm just gonna play up the Beanstalk, trying. I mean, I guess technically they could combo, but Alton Collapse is not gonna save me. Draw didn't really pan out. I drew like. I mean, these cards might end up being good, but I drew second up the Beanstalk and 2 cards. I can't cast really. Well, I'll cast. No attack, so they're repping chords. So they can chord into combo, but there's just not much I can do about it. So probably just play Omnath and hope to draw a land. Puts me up to 22. My options here. Oh, this thing has foretell. It's not gonna save me. Yeah, not great. I mean, it's just Omnath, right? But Selfless Savior means most of my draws are not great, but could hit like a Thoughtseize or yeah, I don't know. I think it's just Omnath, unfortunately. Omnath and Prage. There's ever a time to hit Fable Passage. It is now. It'd be pretty amazing. Swamp. Better than nothing. Yeah, maybe you're happy to draw Dovin's Veto more often than not. It's company. Well, okay, Walker Amalia means at least no combo, and these saviors are like, are not killing me. Bad. They have bad into chords. If they have Amalia, just gonna lose to Reservoir again. What did I draw? Maybe Molten Collapse is just not very efficient. I don't think any of the other cards I drew are bad in the matchup. Molten Collapse is like questionable. Still have Chord Mana. Thoughts is on top. Maybe they just flood it out. Maybe they just kept a solid hand with no Malia. I mean, if I Sunfall, can I beat a Chord? I'm thinking is there's a reason to play up the Beanstalk first. Sunfall? I mean, I still died to Chord, right? Still died to Chord into Reservoir. They could get unlucky and not hit Reservoir. But yeah, I think Sunfall's probably my best bet. Why don't we bring to light for Ego? Yeah, I mean, bring to light for Ego might even be better. They don't have Chord, it makes no sense to let me on tap. Yeah, I agree to have two saviors. I mean, it plays around Sunfall, I guess, right? But yeah. Yeah, maybe I should just unmoored Ego. My hand is stacked with value. No attack first. I mean, Ego is bait. Not really. They could rebuild. They could just combo me again and reservoir me again. Ego sounds better to me, honestly. Can anyone tell me why Ego is not better in that spot? They might have Chord. If they have Chord, I'm most likely to lose anyways. Because they'll just Amalia, they'll just Wrath, and they'll gain a life and have Reservoir on top. More likely than not. As Sunfall helps me win if they get unlucky. What did they do last turn? I mean, they would have accompanied if they had it, right? If I Sunfall, they could still get really lucky and rebuild. If I Ego, their deck basically doesn't do nothing. That's a good point. Ego, I can still Ego Reservoir and still have a fighting chance. Right? Alright, I like the Ego play. Alright, they brought in Safekeeping. They have Reservoir, they brought in Interrupter. They have Free Bats, they brought in the Get Lost, they have Haywire Might. Free Thought Cease, 2 sick, and they brought in the Ruth. Okay. I had all four, right? One of the worst Molten Collapse to ever exist. Aren't you dead to Amalia attack if they have chords? No, because I go up to 26. Wait, why am I at 26? I thought I was at 18 and went up to 22. Aren't you dead to melee attack your death cord? No, it only goes up to 21-21. Look at me, how long, how long I've, what do you say? How far I've come naming the right cards on Ego. Not naming Unmoored Ego on Unmoored Ego. Need some water. Oh. Let's do top teams. Let's try to veto.
Nice Ego gamer.
Say. And then I guess I'll board out. Man, Molten Collapse is like sorcery speed removal. They have multiple savior and safekeeping. Seems pretty miserable. And pillage, I guess, is a little slow. Like this. This card, we didn't see specialists. This card might be mids. At least it's sacrifice. Maybe Bug and Mine better than Up the Beanstalk. Not a big fan of ever boarding out Up the Beanstalk. Let's stream if I can take the full amount sideboard. Alright. A couple removal spells, missing reds. Not the greatest hand. Maybe mulligan. Mulligan to 5. My spot removal hand looking better by the second. It's nice when they mulligan. Their deck mulligans a lot too. Beat Matt Nats the other day in the prelim, but I don't think he mulliganed a single time in 3 games. I can still get you though. Bats. The Batman. Bat Tribal. Bat Chest. And it doesn't take verse. 3-minute ads. Okay, they took my thingy, so yeah. Red mana. Just Innkeeper. Okay. I can live with Just Innkeeper. Ooh. Well, hello there. Just removal, right? I think, because like if I go Fable in the combo and then they have Reservoir on top, I just lose. I think I like that line better. It's also better Death Cord in hand. That's right. Let's get rid of the Innkeeper. I guess they have all these protection spells, but if they have dead, then they're less likely to have something else, obviously. Alright. They can combo because of the lifelink on Bat, actually. I didn't think about that. Nice binding on Innkeeper, 2 more Innkeepers. Yeah, kind of reminder, you can skip the ads by subbing. Like and subscribe. Can I stop them from popping up if they have it? Not really. I guess at this point I should just play Fable. And then I should play more red-white. Alright, we gotta dodge. Dodge one more big draw step probably. I can maybe still win in the combo because of Darwin's veto in I mean it's 1 out, but Lively Dirge. Oh yeah, Lively Dirge just a combo. Return up to now how does that card work already? Oh, because you only get search for one. It's... Yeah, I mean, if I had another on-tap land, I could have done like Helix the Bat plus. Was killing the Innkeeper just a straight up punt since they have the lifelink from the bat to start the lifelink combo anyways? Yeah, it was, right? I just punted the match. Well, that sucks. I'm bad. I'm bad and I should feel bad. Maybe they'll get unlucky. They're only 50-50, right, to hit the reservoir. I like playing in Somalia. I mean, there's a lot of interaction. The games are kind of interesting, intense, and can be frustrating, but same for every matchup, really. I hit the reservoir again. Oh man, I'm bad. I'm freaking bad. It sucks. I do have a lot of hits though. I get to see 9 cards. Yes, I just binded the Deep Cavern that turn I got Innkeeper. I just didn't even realize. That was not the draw I was looking for. Do they have the Sage in my Fable? Extra Land's kind of nice. So I need Wandering Mind. And then I have Dovin's Veto mana. Reservoir is 50 damage, right? So Island works. Island, red, white, and then keep. Or Mountain. Mountain also works, I guess. Red, white, blue. Keep Xander's Lodge plus Garden. Ego, yeah, Ego is also a top deck. Yeah, I need to make sure I have Ego plus Carradine mana. Well, I can't draw Ego. I drew for my turn. Okay, Mountains looks good enough. Can we shuffle their deck? I mean, we can, but not with 2 mana. I don't think so. I can't believe I messed up so badly with the binding. Just didn't even think about stuff. White, blue. All right, 1 in 10 shot or so. Nope. Dude, why did I kill the Innkeeper and not the bat? What is wrong with me? Brom, brom, brom. Bring to light Valky. Yeah, maybe that's a reason to keep Valky in. Valky is just like cheap disruption too. Man, I'm bummed. They did have to hit like Reservoir both times. It's only like what, 2/3? Man, they mulliganed to 5-2. Sad. It's losing. Starting was a loss. Ugh. Punted. Such a punter. Can't believe I made such a stupid mistake. Sounds kind of mid. Let's see what I'm up against. Domain Zoo. Have 1 mana binding. And a bug to find some lands or some action. What are they playing? Triumph with no companion. Castle Mordigo right now. Alright, lets me put Yorion into my hands. Who plays Rograine Triumph and he like Jeskai Ascendancy? Could it be Quintorius? Quintorius has companion. Yeah, creativity. If it's creativity, I probably want to take on more ego. I've never played creativity in modern. Guess I'll just take Foundry. Maybe I should have just played tap stomping ground and then plot that next turn, then I would have a better read on what I'm up against. Can make a better decision. Debate. I don't think creativity plays Hull and Stage. They're just playing the most powerful deck in for Lotus, yeah. So I do like a stern lesson. The card's kind of gas and control. I think they were playing creativity was Hull and all these non-red lands. Seems kind of unlikely. Certain lessons pretty good. It's like Shark Typhoon, Stage, Hull, Cycling. There's a lot. I agree it's more likely than not like suboptimal deck building, but I've seen worse. Not a binding? Cover up. And maybe put Kyorion in my hands. Gearhulk, right. So cast Gearhulk. They probably don't play a ton of rail counters. My Urion could resolve. I also have cover up. Yeah, I'll start jumping. I'm gonna land first because they could have a discontinuity. And then let me just put the bus crusher now. In that stage, I maybe should have played the bus crusher way earlier. Yeah, don't want to kill one of my lands for some reason. I don't think so. But I didn't copy it. Wow. I should just copy it twice, maybe. I wonder how bad it is for me to bind a Gear Hulk. What are they gonna have to like to bounce it or get rid of it? Probably not a ton, right? Because there's no rush. The beanstalk still. I think they just have Sphinx Rev cover. Yeah, I mean I'm worried they're gonna I mean, I'm assuming they played for discontinuity was Lotus Field and Gearhulk in their deck. I guess discontinuity gets exiled, right? It's actually not a combo with Gearhulk, but yeah, I guess I should save the bindings for Teferi. Dispute him on the Gearhulk. Stonks. Gonna cast a bunch of fireballs. Alright, I'm gonna cast this while it still matters, while it still does something. They got the live game triggers, these jerks. I'm back ahead on time, which is nice. I still want to hold on to my binding for Teferi. I'm extremely weak to Teferi right now. I guess I could Yorion bind. Legend roll, get back to Fairy actually, but I'm gonna assume they don't have actual fireballs in their deck. It's Katani's kind of cool against Yorion in specific spots where you let Yorion resolve and just should just Jim Valky. Pretty underwhelming Yorion. I guess I can double block with Yorion. Yeah. And I think I'm supposed to. Hold on to the lands. Ooh, no discontinuity. Okay. Pretty islands. I could Clarion next turn, maybe. Like lifelink plus free damage. An attack. It's not a bad play. It's decent value. Yeah, I say, yeah, I pumped it round one too. It was Sag. Yeah, some Sag business right there. I binded the wrong creature and somehow I didn't realize my play made no sense and got max punish for it. Maybe I should play the land. Maybe they have a bunch of Char's Disruption in hand. A Ganjo. Maybe it's. You gonna farm some OTJ boxes this weekend, Jose? Anyone gonna try and farm? $11.11. Just when I dropped the beanstalk, no value for me. Greetings, Archwizard Gabriel. I wish you well and your draws be blessed by Ugin himself. Have your days been filled with blessings, good fortune, and prosperity. Clara's lost shoes. I will say I cannot complain. I even washed the windows this morning. I think we've been living here, what, 7 years? And it's the second or third time I washed the windows. I'd have discontinuity. Magma Opus. Tap 2. Can I do anything about it? Nope. Friend. The friend tools. Gain 10, no big deal. Charge disruption. Tails in. Okay, I guess tails in, at least you don't feel so bad, you know, you got a real card. And Cornucopia against control. Who would have thought? I'm probably dead though. Like discontinuity wins in the game. A Gear Hulk's probably good enough. Another Magma Opus probably good enough. Fairy's probably good enough. I think I'm a favorite in the match though, and I'm up a minute and a half. I think I'll still win. Lotus feels just too bad. Their deck's just like Gear Hulk Opus. I did what I could. All right. Collapse. Does Collapse still Planeswalker? It does. Helix, pretty mid. Clarion, pretty mid. Onward Ego. We'll see. Sunfall mid. Pulsimir mid. That thing's probably pretty decent. Vanishing Verse gets Gearhulk, Shark Token. Doesn't get Tef. Verse pretty mid. Gargoth's pretty mid too, but at least it's a threat. Carried it out. Why? No. They don't even really play sweepers. Why would I board out Carroted? You trying to get me mana screwed? It's not very nice. Wait, why is that 80? I thought I had one. Did I misclick something? 1, 2, 3. Don't think I want verse. Do I want Unmoored Ego? Unmoored Ego Gearhulk? Why do you guys want me to board out Carroted in my 5-color deck and they're not really gonna have sweepers? You're not suggesting I cut a land. Maybe 2 casualties is a lot. It was up to Beanstalk though. I'm not an ego gamer. I refuse. I'll respect them a tiny bit. I'll show some respect. Oof. That could be a quick L. Up the Beanstalk carried it, any land. Is my hand good if I draw land? It's like okay. Thing is, turn to Up the Beanstalk's just so good against them. Even just a Fable. Gab, why don't you cut Carroted? Binding's just probably better Molten Collapse, right? I guess red mana is fine. Why yellowhat? So clever. Quality. Quality first time chatter. I love to see it. Welcome to the chatter. Xade Games. I'm sure that's how you say it. Bangbuster. Fancy. Gab, why? Just board out Carroted for no reason. It's Zayed. Zayed. Welcome to the chat. Alright, they have the nuts, but it's okay. Their deck's really bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go Thoughtseize plus Nev. Bus Crusher? I mean, I can bring to life for Bus Crusher. Or bring type for Valky. This card of binding. Oh! Oh no. I was gonna say I could Bust Crusher, get a swamp and cast Thoughtseize too, but that doesn't work. You like Bust Crusher, Claudio? Yeah, when they have stage implant stuff, I agree. Bzzz. Red, green, blue, white, black. Lotus Field and looks like I won't be playing Navid the RC. Why? Because I'm 0-1. I punted. Adam, does that count? I punted the round. Punted against Somalia. Oh, I can even Fable Bus Crusher. Yes. Alright, let's see what opponent has. Ah, yes, a very playable hand. I mean, I guess I'll take the card that does something. Nice Lotus Field you have there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Wow, we're blessed. Blessed was Doomwake. What's the play here? Let's assume for a second they have Verdict in their deck. Which I'm not sure they do. Did you play any cube? No, I didn't get time to play I was away and I didn't have time to play a single feeder event. If they have Verdict, yeah, I'll just play Wandering Mind. It's also a target for Fable. Does kill them slower. Casualties? I guess. You like Azorius or Demir better in Penny's control decks? I think I would go with Demir, but neither is that great. Okay, we saw Bangbuster, which makes me want to have Onward Ego even less. We saw Thought Distortion, which not too much I can do about. Okay, it's good. Slow hand, but I'll keep. I don't have white mana, which is not crucial in the early turns. I have obviously a million good draws. Beanstalk carried it, Fable. Not that though. Okay, what do I have too much of? Blue, black, green. I want double red. So I should play Lounge. Because I might want to cycle that. Valky beatdowns or I don't hate it. They do have Gearhulk in their deck too. It's not great, but it's something, I guess. I'm getting a counter? Wow. I'll take it. I mean, maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe they have like Opus Gearhulk or something. That was a draw. That sure was a draw. Yeah, getting to see their hand, I guess, is a bit of value, right? Didn't even really consider that. The discarded Lotus Field. That means they probably have another one in hand. Unless and also nice was Bangbuster. It's kind of a tricky spot. So I'm worried about counter into Teferi. Dark Typhoon's turn lesson. Next turn, Gear Hulk man up. Teferi gets got by Tail's End. But so does Bring to Light. We also saw this. We saw Thought Distortion. I guess they're pretty far from Thought Distortion. I guess I'm just gonna do Bring to Light. Just shred them something strong. I'm not sure there's something good that I can get that doesn't get hit by Tail's End. Unfortunately. Could get Gargaroth. Is Gargaroth just next level play there? It's really bad against Tef. If I go Garg and they go Tef minus, what's my follow-up? I can bring to life Kolaghan's command, kill Tef, get back Valky. It's pretty solid. So I don't get too wrecked. Because we didn't see a ton that deals with Gargaroth, right? Alright, let's do Gargaroth. Maybe it's fancy play syndrome, but just can't think of like. I kind of want to draw land, right? Bring to it for Thoughtseize. Not the worst play ever. Do I really want another 5? I mean, technically I could flood out. Wow. Oh, I'm 3 minutes beyond on time again. Shark for 1. Magma Opus. Alright, they got uber greedy. Oh, someone's not ghosting. I think it's safe to say my opener is not ghosting. Huh, and I got rewarded, drew a land. Game. Niv Miz. Stonks. Brings life for Go Blank. I think I had Go Blank. I don't know if I've ever had Go Blank in this deck side. Insane Greed. Yeah, I mean, like, even if they go Geralt Opus and I go Niv, it's, like, not the greatest spot for them. They might feel like they needed to go for max value. Not sure. It's not over, though. It's not over. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not having Valky anymore. Okay, commands. Their last cards. Yeah, let's think about it. I like it. Should I Molten Collapse a Power Stone? What do we get? What do we get? The fairy. Alright, we didn't get high rolled. We didn't get high rolled by the Wait, what? I have no cards in hand, right? It's a bold move. Can't say I've ever hit a Dream Trawler with a Valkyrie. How many times in the history of Magic do you think someone successfully exiled a Dream Trawler with a Valkyrie? It's got to be single digits, right? Okay. Assuming this hand's good against anyone. I guess I'll keep. Phoenix. Phoenix tough matchup. Hand's pretty decent against Phoenix, though. especially in game one. They don't have a ton of counters for have an answer, have all my exile removal spell, cheap removal plus Niv. Kind of what you want, I'm sure. They mailed a Phoenix. Guild. Well, well, well. Damn, Ted, you're even like 7 minutes early. Ted fell off the bed this morning. Am I supposed to play Wandering Mind and give them a target for their removal, or just keep some mana up? I think I just like keeping mana up. You've been here for an hour? Wait, what? 9? Oh yeah, I'm dumb. You usually show up at like 5:30. Right. Can't do basic math. Did a misremember. Prismari command. Is that back in their main deck? Been chatting? It's Thursday too. Nice try. 2 Phoenix in the yard? Boy, is special indeed. Wow, no third Phoenix. Unlucky. Opponent never lucky. Can't even mill third Phoenix. It is cute. But then you might feel bad sacrificing it. All this cuteness gone just for one ephemeral mana. I know Sea Trino, same, obviously. Never lucky. Classic bring back 2 Phoenix, still have 7 cards in hands. Nothing to see here, this is fine. Are they gonna have a spell pierce too? Wow, not even a removal spell. Oh wow. Bonjour. That is what we call a pretty de-straw. I think I could use more blue mana, right? No spell pierce, very nice. No spell pierce, very nice. They might removal now though. Oh, still no removal. What do they have? They don't have a removal spell? Are they gonna kill me? That treasure token just that crucial to their game plan? They don't have pierce, they don't have a single 1 mana removal spell? Or are they unwilling? Shredder. Get shredded. I guess I'll go after it now. Why not? Ooh, that's not a bad draw either. My call is how they can steal games maybe at this point. It's actually a pretty good draw. Dodges spell pierce too, which is nice. Okay, that was the downside of using binding right away, but I did have banishing burst. Okay, yeah. I mean, they could still win. They're probably going to be able to bring back Phoenix this turn. Put me down to 14. It's a little scary for sure. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, I think I just want to crush their buzz. Easy. That's why I like this card. It's like decent against Phoenix. Also like reasonable against ramps, honestly. It's like okay rate, they have a million creature lands. Sometimes you have Omnath and you combo your own land, or it fixes your mana once in a blue moon. What do they have in hand? Honestly, I don't know. I'm really confused. The fact that they didn't kill their own Phoenix. Yeah. That was really, really weird. I have double green, I have double white, Double blue, double black. Not double black, but I will. Okay. We got a floater. Maybe they just have ultra smart commands. And it's probably a bunch of removal. Well, they probably would have killed their own Phoenix with a removal spell. Let's go see if Special Boy is a Phoenix aficionado. They have like a recent Phoenix list. Is it Phoenix? 1 bar. That's a card they could have in hand. 2 Spell Pierce. They have Iteration. Trespass. 3 Islands, 2 Hall. And things are going to get tough after sideboards. I mean, even game 1 you can lose sometimes. This game, they do have 2 Halls. After sideboard becomes sub, they get 2 Disputes. Ah, shucks, not the worst, I guess. Young Pyro plus counters is annoying. They didn't stealth me on the other hall, did they? That would have been nice for me. I could just play a nerf that's like 2 creatures after Lightning Axe. Or I could verse Phoenix, they're gonna kill in response, play Wandering Mine. Or just playing Nib is better. It's like 2 creatures you have to deal with. Look at me, I'm even doing decent on time. Alright, if I don't die, I'm honestly not gonna attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I almost want to discard Bring to Light. Maybe just Wandering Mind. Wandering Mind could find Binding. Should I just discard Bring to Light? Bring to Light cover up. From Mountain. So they need to go like iteration. I mean, technically they can go iteration, trespass, and kind of kill me. If somehow that's their draw. Yeah, I guess discarding Mountain does sound fine. They probably either kill me next turn or or I win. I might just onward go trespass at this point. Or maybe iteration is better than trespass. Any changes? I got one of the 2 nibs for the other nib. I think I should onward ego. And then keep mana for these 2. So I need white, black, white, black. I guess I can fetch for white. White, black, black, white. The Jumpstart one. Yeah, the one that replays the... People have said that card's really good. It's Phoenix and stuff. Like, I don't think the Trespass alone is that scary, right? The Galvanic Iteration without Trespass also not that scary. Galvanic Iteration does some cool stuff with like Spell Pierce too. Axe, Phoenix, Consider. So what happens? I get to draw cards. I just play defense. Just as long as I don't die, I'll win. Yeah, I think Galvanic just does more for them than a Trespass at this point. Because of the flashback. What were ups? I lost to Amalia round 1. It was really close. I messed up the third game. And then I won a close one against Jessica, Gearhulk, Opus, Lotus Field. Debating whether or not I should Mages versus Shredder is a good play. Or save it for Phoenix. They draw Trespass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assume 7. And they hard cast Phoenix. Shredder draws them a couple more cards. Phoenix is more damage. Wait, I've already cast a spell. I don't want to do Phoenix now. Alright. Might have to go back. Yeah, the games were pretty cool overall. Decent game so far. It looks like I might get punished for discarding a land. We'll see. I didn't pay attention to how many spell piercers they had left in their deck. They still had the 2. Lightning Axe, discarding Steam Vents. Trigger Shredder. Discard a lands. It's kind of decent for me. Means less damage. Okay, kill Phoenix, discarding Phoenix. Probably worth it to exile one of the Phoenixes, even if it means drawing some a card of Shredder. Even if they have Spell Pierce, I think it's fine. Had on time, which is nice. No Spell Pierce, okay. Probably means I can just go for Deadly Cover Up, right? Unless I'm missing something. I guess one card's enough. I don't know what that. They have one Spell Pierce. They surely don't have another one. And I guess I'm just gonna exile Phoenix. They do have, actually I should have played Carroted. They have Hull plus Trespass. But that's only one hit. Oops, F6'd. If I lose because I F6'd. Okay. Alright, Dispute. Maybe Thoughtseize. Maybe Push. Maybe Krenko. What's their mix of counter? They usually have just pretty solid mix. Dispute, Spell Pierce, negates, Trope, Shock. Maybe Veto. Okay. This is not gonna be fun. Talsimir can go. Casualties can go. Ego can go. Elements Command can go. Fatal Push. Shredder Young Pyro. Kills Crackling Drake too. Helix gotta go, I guess. Village Shabak can kind of play around counter spells, which is nice. Clarion probably has to go, even though it could have its moments against Young Pyro. Thoughtseize not worth it. Yeah, Thoughtseize against the Treasure Cruise deck is like kind of sketch, but also think how you lose is just getting out tempoed. Guard kind of eats everything. I guess it doesn't need dispute and negate and spell pierce. No, Guard's I like you could just void out bring to light too. I usually trim some bring to light just because they're literally get countered by. I get cut all the bring to lights. You want some to hit up Niv probably if you ever do resolve a Niv. Then double Bus Crusher is maybe extreme. It's like an okay card, but it's not like amazing. Omnath, you don't like Omnath in a matchup. I could get behind cutting an Omnath. Alright, I like that. Let's try all the Thoughtseize and all the pushes and see how that feels. If I don't just flood out. This is like a good configuration, because if you ever resolve a Beanstalk, and you have all these cheap cards, you can usually like survive and then eventually Beanstalk takes over. That's a lot of Temple Gardens. Oops, old Temple Gardens. No, is that the tech? Surak? You just have to draw it. Young P. Diddy. Do I push or do I verse? Push can deal with Crackling Drake. But push saves me 2 life because I can play Temple Garden tapped. Not trivial for me to get Delirium though. In data? No, I need to try to cycle that card.
Two and one.
Fortunate. What's 2 and 1? Oh, 21. I see, we'll appreciate that. I was gonna upkeep the verse if they didn't play anything there. What's the play here? Yorion? Who cast Valky, honestly? Pretty good against Grappling Drake. Grappling Drake's a little scary. If they Grappling Drake, I do get to I can bring to light for free. Or if I play the Triumph. Let's assume they play a Crackling Drake. Best line. I think I should save Valky as a Haymaker. I think I'm just gonna main face cycle Triumph, honestly. Yeah, I like that. It ain't great, but it's something. Did Pioneer get any new cards for Bloomburrow? I have no freaking clue. Maybe someone in chat knows. Shredder go. Okay. Could be worse. Let's leave those Vanishing Verse because it plays around Dispute. They have the Negata. Shredder not the scariest right now, so I think I'm just gonna do Yorion in hand for now. Also, I could just draw on the Beanstalk and get lucky. No cantrip. Oh, they're in Treasure Cruise territory, right? Yeah. This is exactly how you don't want the games to play out when you're playing against Phoenix. Just trade 1-for-1. Get your key removal spell countered. They cast a Treasure Cruise. Maybe I'm supposed to Valky here. There's a lot of good creatures they could have cast. Also, I get to see their hand. Also, it gives me a chump blocker for Hull, potentially. Does mean my binding can get disputed, though. I want to see their hand too. Oh, my binding can get spell pierced too now. Free to fame, mailing a dispute and a phoenix. Disaster. Excuse me? Sorry, I live in the land of the free where I actually get to take vacation days. Unlike organized slavery over there in the US.
So you do still stream?
Dispute, negate, treasure cruise, lightning axe. Yeah, can't win. Can't win. Classic podcast Valky costing me the game. I could by now. I mean, the upside is their hand is all great cards. Could try and dates. Try and bait one of their counters and then cover up. Oh. Wait, how many gifted subs did I get? The tier 2 from Indie, the gifted sub from Indie, because it's Indie. Eldar resub and Mr. Fluff and stuff. Yeah, Pipe Train, Scam Train. Yeah, that play was pretty mad, and I'm running out of time too. It's not smart. I don't know what to do. Give me a second, I'll thank everyone in a second. And they don't have that much going on if I get rid of that shredder now. They're probably gonna draw Spell Pierce for the max punish. Indy, thank you so much for, as always, incredible generosity. And Alrak, welcome back, 9 months, and Mr. Fluff and Stuff, 40 months. Welcome back to both of you. Appreciate the support. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. More gifted subs. Keep it going. I'm not gonna say no, you know. People like the stream and can afford to afford it. So many subs, I know. Wow. Oh, I guess maybe they want to block. That makes sense. And I'm in a lovely spot against their 6 cards in hand and 2 known counters. Ahmed, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Ooh, Mystic Full got a gifted sub. No more ads for Mystic Full. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, if you ever have Up the Beanstalk early on in these games, then you can actually keep up. Like I'm missing some very interested chat. Yeah, Bubsy, when are we going to be as buff as me? Seriously. Slacking, bro. All that streaming, killing your gains. You could be working out. But instead, yeah, they're like playing games. Imagine weighting a stone and it weighs 2.3 stones. I can't believe that hardcast Valkyrie thought it was gonna go well for me. Hooked if I do, hooked if I don't. The wonderful spot where I kind of need lands to play around Dispute, but also need spells. 18 cards deep, still no mountain basic type, just good deck building. Damn, look at Richie Rich over there. Just hard casting Brazen Bar. No big deal.
Dilated Peoples came on my Spotify randomly, and for some reason I thought of you less than 3.
I did like that one or two songs of them like 20 years ago, so maybe. Not totally unreasonable. What's up, Dave? How's the LGS doing? Look at that powerful play. It's really not a powerful play. Not much. I spent 60 hours pricing cute animals all the week. Not just gonna chill for a while. Oh yeah. What's the? Can you spoil what's the most expensive? According to you, what's the most expensive cards? Spell Pierce, Dispute, Negate. Understood. What do you price? I'd have another Phoenix in the yard. Scheduling was like, no more ads. I can't. Ads are Jover. Here's my Prime sub. You got me. The Fake Cradle is the most expensive. I played it a bit. It looked good in the Frog deck. Frog Tribal, but then Frog Tribal was also terrible. Is a Cradle I'm not sure I realized it was a mythic. It's a mythic? I mean, it's gotta be a mythic. It's a rare? Oh yeah. How's a rare there's not a single good mythic? Isn't that bad that free for free bad card like a mythic? The good lords are all like mythics. Alright, I think I like the way I boarded. Maybe on the play I can cut push. Let's see. Maybe I want the Bus Crushers. They're kind of dodge almost everything, and Hull is a problem in these grindy games sometimes. Valky is bad against Phoenix. Yeah, good point. I'm probably gonna bring to light for something else anyways. Good got bring to light. I was stuck with bring to light in hand again. Could go even lower on bring to light. I might have actually had a small shot if that Valky was a Bus Crusher. Oh wait, I didn't have red mana. I had 0 red mana. Cutting all the bring to light's a little sketch when you have Beanstalk, but I think I'll be pretty happy if I resolve the Beanstalk anyways. Alright, solid hand. Which one do I want? Does it matter? Your deck's nuts. Oh, you're playing the... Wait, what? What are you playing? Seal Super. Do these give Mox points? Are you not qualified for somehow for whatever it qualifies for? Alright, this gets disputed. But it means that they're not doing anything else. I could put Euron in my hand and double spell. It's only dispute though. It's not the end of the world, I guess, if this gets disputed. I was gonna joke brick. It almost happened. Alright, already off to a much better start. They took consider. I think that was the only card they could have taken. Tricky spot here. Not a bad spot to just grab a Yorion. It's kind of disaster to go consider negate, treasure cruise, etc., etc. But they might just be able to go consider prankster if I don't do anything. Plus, I kind of want to play at least draw spell pierce. Just play another Triumph. Am I gonna flood? I have one Triumph to cycle. I'll play one more Triumph. I think other line was just play Passage and play Fable. Might have been decent. Let's try to get ahead on time. Thing is, if I do that, they could have Dispute or Negate. They're happy to trade their mana for my mana, I think. This lets me keep up Binding. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I feel like I can't remember the last time I had Up the Beanstalk in this matchup. It's all frustrating. We know about Spell Pierce. There's no point in jamming Spell Pierce, right? They actually got a little unlucky here. And they're discarding to hand size. That's an interesting draw. Does it make sense to ever I don't think I'm ever blocking a Phoenix, right? Oh, that went well. They missed a land drop, right? Oh no, they didn't miss a land drop. They just had a bit of an awkward turn. Did you see the living in deck from the challenge with Sun Leyline? No. Was it you? Are you mad? Are you mad it wasn't you? Did you ever play living in with Cyan and Leyline when you had your meme period where you were playing Cyan Leyline in every possible deck? That's the one deck. I remember Tron, I remember a lot, but yeah. I think I'm gonna actually keep the cycling lands. Alright, let's start by attacking if they'll let us. I'll look at the list in a sec. I don't want to time out. I guess I just jam Jom first. Buskill. Okay. I think I just play it, right? Not that many counters for it. They need to like hard cast the dispute. Which is not the worst thing in the world for me. Ooh, I get wait, no. Did not heal for this turn. Okay. Actually was talking about it earlier. We got the combo. Sick. So good. It does play into Spell Pierce though, which is not great. I guess I'll just cycle. No reason to give them an ounce of value here. Play Yorion. No, the land comes in play tapped. That's their free islands, though. They're out of basic islands, which feels like they're so far behind, right? Start by pushing Pyro and not give them tokens. Okay. Can I get Revolt? Was a treasure? Doesn't do anything though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's just do. I think I should take my time still and not spew value. Never know with Phoenix. Phoenix can do some pretty silly stuff. Even though I'll say it's looking quite good. Quite good might be an understatement. Bling the Fable? Probably doesn't matter, but I'll bling the Fable. Okay. Alright, nice. 2-1. Still in the mix for a top 8. Alright, what's Nick Bolas playing? Nick Bolas 90. Amount of combo. Our one loss today. That was pretty bad against Amount of combo. But on the draw, I'm just gonna keep a functional hand, I guess. There are also the options to that weapons not playing what they've been playing, I guess. Even though they're last like 10 plus by near tournament or was a Mario combo. And then in Modern Sin, they're just Old Guardia's Vengeance. It's kind of weird. I feel like this matchup's not too bad. But also I'm like not excited to have carried it into Fable when I'm on the draw. Yeah, they mulliganed 5. He said no lands in free hands. Well, I'll take the freebie. I think I'm like roughly 50-50 against Somalia with this deck. I'm not a scout. Troll. Stone Rain. Oh, there's no rush. Mana's all awkward. I think my mana is good, but it's just gonna happen with Niv. Par for the course. Awkward mana draws. Alright. All the cheap stuff. Quakebringer, Veto, Clarion. Casualties out. Tolsimir out. I guess that Niv is probably pretty bad, right? Maybe that card can go. Bus Crusher out. Molten Collapse. Did we say Valky out? No, Valky I can just cast. Literally just played that matchup. What did I cut? Cornucopia. I think it's nice with the 1 mana spells. Could trim up the beanstalk. I could just trim bring to lights. Could be too slow. I didn't even trim the other nib last time. Did I cut Wandering Mind? No, I had it was Veto.
What Olympic even are you excited about?
Yeah, acidic. Well, I'm excited about the stuff I'm going to see live, even though it's not the most popular events. And then I don't know, basketball off the top of my head, and then I guess the speed races, track and field. Always like those. Helix not in the deck is kind of weird. Maybe I don't do Colligan's Command because it's too expensive. I want all the Helixes. Just trim a Nomnath, I guess. Classic plays the matchup 10 times, still takes the whole 2 minutes to have to sideboard. Thanks for the resub, Acidic. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm still land heavy, but such is life. Taekwondo daughter is aiming for the Olympics in LA. Wow. So she's like what, 15, 16? $14. I'm already qualified for the Olympics in LA. Of course. Just make a sideboard guide. I might actually have one. Not qualified yet, but on the US national team this year, not Olympics. That's really cool. No attacks. They want a court for 1. I can bind or I could just play the Triumph so that I can do Clarion plus binding next turn. I can do Clarion plus binding anyways. Oh, no chords. So I'm opening this company in hand. I'm gonna cycle, like kind of in some ways I want him to company. I mean, if he hits combo plus reservoir, kind of screwed anyways. But if he doesn't, maybe I get insane value with Clarion. Rip. Hit best possible. Alright. Mistakes were made. Even though I'm not sure it was an actual mistake. Feels like it needs to be like, I guess he could company into bat, which would be pretty good. Multiple surge, Unburns going hexproof, perennial damage. Alright, need to hit my redraw of him not hitting reservoir. That company is greedy, really? Makes sense to me. Okay, I mean, maybe they just have it in hand. But they didn't hit reservoir. They even mailed like 2 surge. Oh, we literally knew about Boseiju. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll lose. Alright, I don't know. I mean, last time I think I punted. This play, I don't know how I feel about it. Feel kind of okay about it. But maybe it was not okay. I'm a little worried I'm low on payoffs. Maybe that card's just silly. Great mana. Oh, like 2 mana spell would be great. 1 or 2 mana interaction spell that I can play on turn 3. It's also nice that my hand can sustain a Thought Seize. I have like 2 action cards. I'm gonna want to Unward Ego next turn, most likely. I think just Hyper Jump is good, right? Let alone if I ever draw Fable. Just don't get gut by Aven Interrupter. I mean, how bad can it be? It's like a turn for a turn, right? I feel like that's not the most threatening 2-drop. Even though I'm not gonna claim I know what the card does. Surge. Oh yeah, Surge works against Ego. Pillage to Pog. I think you just don't mess around here. Your deck just doesn't do anything without Amalia, really. I mean, I could just play Quakebringer. That's like super greedy. I don't think they can win if you Valky the Dina. Really? Why would I not just get rid of Amalia? I mean, plus my hand is... I mean, I don't think I can lose almost no matter what I do. Whether it's Quakebringer, Valky, Unward Ego. Let's go Unward Ego, Amalia. I guess Unward Ego I could like misclick. Can they win a value game? I guess we're about to find out. What's in their hand? What does the Amalia do if you have Valky to clear the top? Well, joke's on you. That reservoir in hand. Checkmate. Bloomberg Limited, I have not drafted yet. Let's find off. I mean, maybe Quakebringer was even better, right? Bat Lunark is not a bad start for now. I mean, I could flood. Valky would have been pretty decent. Well, that was easy. Easy hits. Can you imagine Gavin's the chess girl? There's like a period of my life where I was like chess girl adjacent. When I used to think about Magic every waking minute of my days. It's been a while though. Maybe people just want Gab's opinion rather than the correct answer. Yeah, just the hot takes. It's all about hot takes these days. Is Spillage Shabag in your main deck? Or is that like, I mean, it seems weird to have that card in your sideboard, right? I only have one. They've casted both games though. One Dirge, one Pillage, one Return, one Reservoir. I haven't played Amalia, but I'm always surprised when I see a list that don't even play the one Return to the ranks. They have all the one-ofs. Amalia lists seem very troll in general. I don't know. Kind of like the Sentinel of the Nameless City. Just makes things stick when people have a lot of hate, but I don't know. Never really played Amalia. All right, we still actually have a game here. In no way, right? Hmm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 9, 6. I think I have enough. I think I have enough to cast Cornucopia. Oh yeah, I can even bling the Cornucopia. And have Veto mana up. Or I could Safe Passage to nuke them next turn. That's silly. Will I even get to cycle my Triumph if they don't do anything? Exciting stuff. Ooh, Fiddle pushed. Just in case. That's a believer. You're like, if that can just gain another 45 life. 46 life. Or is that even good? I don't even verse anything super relevant. Oh, whatever. I'll spew. Yellowhat spew. They don't have some weird loop, right? Whatevs. Coward play. I'm getting the bad there. I'm enjoying myself. I like my chances. What looked fun to me in limited? I mean, I can tell you what happened in Constructed, but I'm not sure what limited exactly. Just get rid of the innkeeper, I guess. The bats and the otters seem like the strongest limited stuff. It's probably all gonna be pretty fun. Cantus says just got promoted at work all this time in Yellowhat stream during the day, really paying off hard. Alright, GG's. Not the most exciting games. Mono red aggro. Free one was mono red. Giganta. Okay, probably mono red. On the play, probably a keep. Lava Runner, Swift Spear, Soulscar Mage, Slick Shot, Monstrous Rage Play with Fire, Light Up the Stage, Wizard's Lightning, Witch Doctor Frenzy, Kumano, Case, 20 lands. Isn't it my favorite Pioneer deck? Yeah, right now it is. It's way more fun to play IRL than online, or online than IRL, I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a Yorion deck in real life. Oh, you can't really play for free anymore? They made it $1 a month? Sounds reasonable. The lady was supposed to contact me today, and did she send me an email? No, obviously she did not. Should I call her? 5:15 on a Friday? Probably too late. I got. So annoying. Oh, it's Steam Vents. Oh. Did their latest list have Steam Vents for some reason? No. Alright. Did not quite get there on the land draw here. Giganta was Phoenix? No trespass. Yikes. Well, I finally drew up the beanstalk against Phoenix. I got what I wanted. I think I'd be extremely happy to play against the Giganta version of Phoenix. No trespass, no crackling drake up your sideboard. Alright, we didn't get high roll, no Phoenix in the yard. That is really nice. I'm gonna end up losing because I got Swamp instead of... Or I got Punting instead of Swamp or Forest. They usually play multiple spell peers. That being said, I think I should play Watering Mine here. Okay. Solo Shredder's just gonna solo me. Understood. I think they forgot to put Phoenix in their deck. Kind of sucks. I didn't find a single Phoenix. If I had like a functional draw, just no lands in my all mana deck. 40 over half my deck is mana sources. Ending would have been nice this game. Croft is really scary. Well, that sucked. We can't have Ashiok. Helix out, Clarion out, Ego out. Colgan's command's not the greatest. Could be okay in grindy games. I guess casual War is also pretty bad. Why do I have such an easy time sideboarding all of a sudden? I guess it's just I'd cut Molten Collapse and Valky. I guess I'll do Bring to Light. Cut all the brings. It eats all the counters. It's good with Beanstalk, but Bus Crusher, yeah, I think Bus Crusher is pretty good. Hull is scary and it dodges all their counters. They have like so many counters after sideboards. Veto. Oh no, Veto. It's Treasure Cruise, kind of nice. Like Treasure Cruise, their best cards. Could do maybe Bring to Light over Colgan's commands. Snapkeep. Just gonna lose. Gonna lose to a Spell Pierce. Smash. Just cast Sleight of Hand, please. Be nice. Do I need a white mana? I might. I really don't want him to go like Spell Pierce into Shredder and then I just lose. I want to make their life at least a little bit tricky. Maybe it's a bad play. Maybe they have negate into Spell Pierce and I lose. Or maybe they found the Spell Pierce now and I lose because of it. We'll never know. They draw 2 islands. That could be nice for my Bus Crusher. Not running into another Spell Pierce, even if it messes up my mana. That was nice. No, I'll just never run out of value. I just need to not get out tempoed somehow. Which could happen with softs. It's not like my hand answers much right now. Yeah, I did draw all the Up the Beanstalks. For all these Phoenix games where I've never drawn an Up the Beanstalk, I drew like 5 or 6 in 2 games. For Smart come in, double Phoenix. Oh, looks like I'm still gonna lose. Oh well. At least I had fun. You think we're gonna win? I doubt it. Can't even bring to light for 5. I mean, I guess technically I could Bus Crusher to play around removal, or to play around a counter this turn. But I'm probably better off just... No, I mean, they just have disputes. They have one in the yard though. I can't even cast it, right? Naya, I can't even cast it, I guess. The Bring to Light draws me 2 cards. And I mean, I guess there's a world where they don't have a 1 mana counter. Even though it's pretty unlikely. Yeah, I mean, trying to play around stuff kind of cost me this game. It cost me like, play my second tap lands. Okay, I'm gonna bring to light, and then probably gonna get countered anyways, so probably don't have to figure it out. I could just get Bus Crusher now. I could get Vanishing Verse. Could get Wandering Mind. And Buzz Crusher also fixes my mana for next turn. And potentially, they're potentially on only 2 basics. I think Omnath's better than Wandering Minds. I think I disagree. I think Omnath's likely to die. Whereas Wandering Mind at least finds me a binding, maybe. Or just random draw. Getting Buzz Crusher was this. Because I drew 2 cards up of the Beanstalk. Also, they might be able to deal with the first Buzz Crusher, but maybe not the second one. Fixing my mana means I get to go, let's see, get rid of Foundry, get an island. I guess I still don't get to go Niv Dispute. Big Vanish. Vanish not that great against like a Fiery Impulse, even though they probably boarded them out. I think it's close, honestly. I think Vanishing Verse, Wandering Mind, Buzz Crusher are all pretty decent. Maybe I need to high roll Wandering Mind into Binding, assuming I live next turn. Buzz Crusher feels a little underwhelming. Vanishing Verse when you have 7 card in hand, also pretty underwhelming. I think I'm talking myself into Wandering Mind. Looks like they had nothing. If I'd played differently, I'd probably win this game. Anders launch in hand. Valky, yeah, we boarded Valky out. Valky would have been pretty nice here. A very odd scenario of I have 2 of the Beanstalks, it can exile a Phoenix, draw me more cards, make them attack it. I mean, they probably board out Fiery Impulse, right? So whether I have a 2-1 or a 4-4, they probably just keep the Lightning Axe. It's the generic statement. I see challenges in your future, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Open has a weird hand. Probably not. Probably just has like 8 probably just thinking about their turn because they have 8 cards in hand and they have infinite options. Boop Varus. Varus, we need help. We need a small miracle. Damn, Draco, where were you? We got Australia in GeoGuessr. We got there though. I was like, Draco has insomnia. He might be around. I think I just block right. I'm not getting fancy. Just say go. Play a blue land and say go. Gui. Guilame. Guillaume. Kind of bad if I draw something good of binding. I'll say go. Surely saying go is right. Do you want Spell Pierce or do you want Treasure Cruise? I'm gonna guess Treasure Cruise. Wow, shocker. Need to draw a lot of bindings. All the bindings. Redder. Could bind now. Before they play their second spell? That makes sense, right? Come on, more bindings. Onlybindings.com. No, not more 5-mana spells. I really don't need that. Oh, that's actually really bad now to get to kill their Phoenix and bring both back. I completely forgot about that. I'm an idiot. I'm one of the worst to ever do it. Ah, silly. Okay, great play. Clearly, I played it great. Do you ever dispute here? Upside is it slows them down a lot. They don't get a trigger of my shredder. Oh, this seems really bad. Monka. Double Phoenix. Can't win. Wait, what? No more spells? Oh. Do I even verse? I have 8 cards in hand. I think I'm just going to cycle a land. Well, whoever said that an awkward hand was not wrong. Speaking of awkward hands, though, I'm still going to lose. I still can't win. I'm so sad. I could verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. I could YOLO cover up. Surely I don't have a counter. I could verse plus Bus Crusher. We know they don't have. They're unlikely to have a Lightning Axe. Maybe they've drawn it since, though. Can you even have like Brazen Bar for my binding? That's not a very good play. Alright, I'm just gonna try and verse the Shredder. And just play a Bus Crusher. I guess I should keep Dispute up, right? They have 3 Phoenix in the yard, so. Oh no, I guess if Bus Crusher resolves. I was gonna say 5 is the same as 6. Yeah, I don't think Dispute's gonna save me from anything. Alright, do they indeed have the most awkward Phoenix hand of all times? I mean, they can even counter their own spells at this point. Like, it's gotta be so easy. Yeah, Strover. The top 2. Just in case. Damn. Rough games. Such rough games. I boarded out all the Brink to Light and I still died with all my 5 drops in hand. What can you do? Was casting cover up bads? I mean, I just assumed it must have a counter, right? I mean, in hindsight, I guess I wish I had, but I think casting cover up was pretty bad, yeah. We thought their hand was a little awkward. Looks fine, right? Turn 2 binding, cornucopia. Amalia again? 50% Amalia? Ain't no way. Alright, hopefully they don't combo me. I think I have to play the Triumph first here. Lets me go cornucopia into binding. Not a Walrus blocker. Let's go. We live. We get to live for now. Am I supposed to bind right away or to wait? Oh. Huh. Right, Cornucopia is a sensible play, right? Yeah, to bind now. One card's not very useful if I can't cast my spells. Malia Benavides Aguirre. Every time I see that card, I think of Canister because he just used to like spell out the name entirely. Rip. It's just too free. It's just too free for the Malia players. All right, that's good. That to be able to return right away. Okay, they're milling like a lot of the good cards, so just got a Prage now. Prage no reservoir. Rip. I can't even draw on MTGO. Do I need to start playing Boseiju just to have shuffle effects? That card in the main, yeah, I think it's kind of nice. Got against spams and stuff. Also, look, I'm gonna gain a lot of life. Nassif into Fatal Passage. 5 mana. Up the Beanstalk. Bind your amount. Do I have a single card in my... I know. Okay, yeah, easy. Got it. Fatal Passage into Onward Ego. It's just 2 free. Fatal Passage. Stomping Grounds. Rip. I figured out the line. It's fine. We bring in our entire sideboard. Such fun. I don't mind Amaya. I don't know. I'm not mad. I think that's fine. I think this is a keep. Surely. This is a keep, Copium. I would take carried it if I was them. But I can't see their hands. Carried it's kind of time lock for me. Also, I legit don't have blue mana. Lets me cycle next turn. Wow. Nice. I'll take it. I do have a few 1 mana spells. I could shock and cycle with carroted mana up. You could have another removal spell. Or another discard spell. Not in a rush. If I Thoughtseize, I probably want to hit their like collected company card. If I draw a push, play it later. Might bring to life, stop playing the 1 of Deadly Cover. I'm playing 1, but I cut it at some point, to be fair, so I don't know. Just didn't want two sweepers, but no, cover up's pretty solid. Might even be better than Sunfall. Sunfall's better against Vamps a lot of the time. Alright, Dev. Not much. Sad part is I don't have much either. Okay, I drew 17 straight lands. That was cool. That was very, very cool, honestly. I hecking love lands. Good beats. You win some, you lose some. I think I'm maybe supposed to keep playing on tap. Actually, I have Darwin's Veto in my deck. That's why man, I lead every game. Yeah. And not this game, they're not gonna get Reservoir, but I'm still gonna lose. The game where it would have mattered. The game where I could beat Anomalia. They found it, and now I'm just gonna draw another land, say go. Are they keeping return at this point? Nope, they're going for it all. Well, they're not keeping return. Probably means they don't have Reservoir in hand. I'm gonna draw Deadly Cover Up. Cornucopia. Well, it's not a land. 2020. I guess I should have put Yorion in my hand. Right. Well, reveal hand. Well, I sucked. Rough one. Just snip things, I guess. 80.